What's good, and welcome back to another video. It has been a while, but I'm finally back. And look at this. We have not seen the empty garage in quite a bit of time. I finally took this thing down, and I just miss seeing it on the ground, man. This thing looks like a little rocket. Look at it. So the plan today is to give the Prelude a nice little refresh on the front end. As you can see, these lights are clapped. You know, we have no front grille. These are super faded and clapped as well. And even check this out. I don't know if I can fix this today, but we're gonna give the Prelude a nice, well-needed refresh on the front end. So today we're gonna be using the Meguiar's Heavy Duty Headlight Restorer because these feel like sandpaper, and this is gonna make them feel smooth and look nice and clear. Next, we're gonna be adding in this beautiful Prelude crosshatch front grille. And the funny thing is, I actually bought those off of a guy on Kijiji who actually sold it to me for $30. And it's crazy because on eBay, those things go for like $100, $200. And I definitely got a steal on that. And lastly, we got this box. Let's open this thing up right now. Brand new clear fronts. All right, enough talking. And before we get into this, make sure to go down below, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is the headlight restoration. And I just wanna show you guys how rough the texture of this is. You can hear that. It's super rough, super dirty, super grimy, and we're gonna fix that today. So this is what you get inside the package. 2 sanding pads and the applicator, your headlight polish and the wool pad, and then your headlight coating as well as the applicator. Before we start, we gotta tape around the headlights and make sure that we don't get any of the paint scuffed, even though my paint is already pretty scuffed. But still, take the precautions, tape your headlights. So obviously it doesn't have to be perfect, but it looks pretty good. So now you just want to hit the headlight with some window cleaner and wipe everything off and make sure that the headlight's actually clean before we start. So now we're gonna get a spray bottle full of water and essentially spray this and get it really wet so we can use the 1000 grit sandpaper and start to sand all the clear coat off. It's really important to use a lot of water and, you know, take your time until the headlight looks frosty. So when your headlight's frosted like this and you're done, you want to wipe it off with a microfiber towel. However, I don't have that, so I'm just going to use one of these shop towels. I do want to note there's a very distinct smell from this. I guess it's the 1998 clear coat, but it smells very weird. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna continue. So now we do the same with the 3000 grit sandpaper and really make sure that we try to get in all the corners, get full coverage, and do a good job of sanding this. As you can see, it does look a lot better. You can see a lot of the clear coat that was at the top is gone, all sanded down, and it looks a lot smoother now. But it is very cloudy, and this is where the wax comes in. So now you get a drill and go ahead and attach the polishing pad. And we're gonna be using this along with the Plastex polish to give this a brand new shine. So it's very important. You don't need a lot of pressure. I'm not an expert at this. Obviously, I've only done it one time, but you're just gonna give it a nice even pressure and just go side to side. And you only need a nickel size amount of polish. So I'll show you that now. Oh, that might have been too much, but we're gonna go with that. All right, so to apply the polish right now, I usually just go ahead, give it a few dabs all around. Now I know on camera it might look a little weird, a little hazy, but trust me, it looks great. It's a night and day difference. And lastly, we're gonna finish it off with this headlight coating. So usually what you wanna do, just put on the sponge and then get some smooth, you know, horizontal lines to apply this and give the car a new clear coat. All right, so now that I've done the first headlight, I'm actually gonna put in the grille right now because I'm really excited to see how it's gonna look. I believe this is the best looking Prelude grille. There's also another one with like just one line across. Not really a big fan, but the crosshatch is my favorite. So we're gonna put that in right now. All right, so it simply just sits down just like this. So we go ahead with these 2 clips. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find any bolts that go into these little holes, but I'll add those later because it's already secure enough. I'm not driving the car yet, so I mean, it's in there. So let's close it and see how it looks. All right, take a look. That looks so cool. And then look at the headlights. Looking really, really nice, while this one's looking a lot more cloudy. You can see the big difference right there. Wow. I'm super satisfied with this. As you can see at the top, you know, clear coat. The old one's all gone. On here, you can see all the hazy clear coat. It looks really great. The hood does not close all the way. Something with the latch is wrong, obviously. I'm not a big expert or anything like that, but we're gonna have to figure that out later. But this looks great. There you have it. Both headlights are looking amazing. I'm so satisfied with how this looks. One thing I do want to note though is that it's best to let these cure for 24 hours for the best results, obviously. And the clear coat does last a year, which is great. So, I mean, we have plenty more. If I feel like it needs more clear coat, I'll just put some over, let it cure again for 24 hours, and that's another year worth of clear coat. So I'm really satisfied with how it is. The Meguiar's little bundle was amazing, and you know, it never disappoints. So all right, so now it's time to put in the clear indicators, and unfortunately it came with no instructions or stuff like that, so I'm just gonna have to send it and see if I can figure out how to do it. But we're gonna start off with taking the bumper off, and before we do that, we're gonna open this package that Mariel sent for me. Oh yes, some Honda license plate frames. These are gonna be so cool on the car. So sick. Wow, so right off the bat, we got some new emblems, some new red emblems for the car. These are gonna replace them, look really nice. And then we got some letters, stuff like that. Ooh. All right, we're gonna be using this today. So this is gonna be really nice. This, I need so much, the air freshener, because my car does not smell great. And we got a Broadway mirror, whoa. This is huge, oh my gosh, but we're gonna put this in. And we probably got some stickers and stuff like that with my Instagram, so this is gonna be cool too. So we got a little replacement VTEC sticker. If you guys can see here, mine looks super faded. So we're gonna get a nice little replacement one there as well. And here, it's kinda hard to see, but we got a YouTube decal. Yeah, you can kinda see it there. And an Instagram decal. The little touches, you know, the little things matter. So big shout out to Mariel, really appreciate all the stuff that you got me. And right now we're gonna be using this to take the clips off so we can take the bumper off. And you can see why this car is so rusty, man. There's just so much debris and like moisture captured. Like, what is this, man? What is this? Debris and moisture just caught up all underneath the car, man. I feel so bad because I know this thing was so clean before. And there we have it. So for the record, I just want to say this was so hard to get out, so annoying, but we finally got it out. Screws in there is rusty, and we're gonna replace it with a brand new one. So I just gave the bumper a nice little rinse outside, and now we're gonna be replacing these old ones for the beautiful new clear ones. So all we have to do to install these is put the new screw in there, mock them up, and then screw them all in there, and we're pretty much done. All right, so when screwing in this one right here, I noticed we're missing the clip that goes right here, so I can actually thread the screw here. As you can see here, we got the metal clip right there. We're missing it on this side. Maybe it came off when I washed the bumper, but we can't screw in this side. So we're gonna just put the bumper on. I'll probably try and find it later, or I'll get one from work and put it on, but we're basically done. All right, everything is done. The car is still dirty, but don't worry about that. Don't watch that. I think this looks really nice, really clean. Take a look. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. It is so hot. It's like 31 degrees outside. But I'm really satisfied with what it took to make this car look a little bit cleaner and get a nice refresh, you know. Eventually, I will wash the car so it'll all look a lot nicer. But wow. Hopefully this inspires some of you guys to, you know, kind of get a nice refresh on your car, because it doesn't have to be a Prelude. It could really be any car. And as you can see here, I mean, for such a beat up car, it really makes the front end look a lot more clean. Before we end the video, I know only the real ones are watching to the end, so I want to give you guys a little reward and show you what we're going to be adding to the car next. Let's just say the exhaust is going to be installed pretty soon. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.